All right, let's go. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Brian Friday podcast. And today is going to be a little bit different than most podcast episodes I've been doing, but we're going to get into this. And I've been doing a much better job of posting this on YouTube as well. So if you're watching, what's up, everybody? I just finished a run down Willamette Boulevard. It's sunny, beautiful out right now in Portland, Oregon, and just got done getting fit. Got a recovery run in, and I just wanted to shine some light on my daily deposits. And honestly, the two big things we're going to be diving into what my training looked like this past week. And we're going to post this not only on YouTube, but if you're listening, this is on Spotify or Apple Podcasts as well. But here's a recap of my training. And honestly, I just want to document my journey and the current mission I'm on. I want to document the current mission I'm on, which is run sub 3 at the Portland Marathon, October 6th. And honestly, I'm leaning more towards 255 just because I feel like everybody says sub 3. So why not push a little bit farther and try to go 255? So sub 2 hours and 55 minutes is the mission. So the other part was last week. We're officially 10 weeks out from the marathon, and it was my birthday. I turned 33 years old last Thursday, Nelson Mandela Day, which is July 18th. And it just inspired me as I was thinking a lot on some hikes that I was hitting when I visited Glacier National Park. Shout out to Chase, Janine, and Devin. I went camping out there for my birthday up in northern Montana. And one thing I was like, why not document my journey via podcast and through YouTube of training, getting fit, and also just continuing to invest in other people's lives. So this isn't just listing. I'm not just working out and documenting my workouts. It's really how can I keep stacking daily deposits towards the person that I want to be while also being able to impact other people and like just have a ton of fun with my friends. That's one thing. Like I want training to be a part of my life and I want to have incredible experiences with the people I love. So let's get into this. Maybe the first one, it might be a little bit shorter, but you guys can give me some feedback on things that you're curious about, what you're interested in, and ways that I can do better with this podcast. But and then we'll clean up the video a little bit too. Maybe I can iterate and improve on this. But first, we started on Monday. So Monday is usually my easy day. So we did 5 miles at 40 minutes. I typically train my easy day. Also includes training jujitsu. So I train no-gi jiu-jitsu at 6:30 p.m. at Henzo Gracie, Portland. That is just concrete. It is dedicated time for me. So last Monday, I ran 5 miles. It roughly took me 40 minutes. So that's pretty easy. I use that kind of as my warm up. And then I trained with Max. We trained jiu-jitsu no gi for about an hour and 15. We've been working on outside passing, as well as like what's that looks like if they high leg over or getting like a hip and knee post. I can't really demo on the videos, but yeah, we've been working on that. And then Tuesday, Rob Connor, absolute legend, the coach for the cross country and track team for over 30 years at the University of Portland, representing. He has been kind of just chit chatting, give me some good feedback on my splits, and I did a workout. And honestly, I posted on the Strava, which I'll put on the video, but yeah, I was just like, you know what? Like when Rob Connor gives you a workout, you got to give it every last drop of energy. You got to give it everything you got. So, I mean, that's what I did. We did a 1 mile warm up, or I did a 1 mile warm up, and then I did a 6 by 1 mile with 60-second break. Honestly, it was super hot, but I was so honestly stacks of undeniable proof. I was so proud of myself. I ran 6 miles with 60 seconds rest in between, all sub 6:30 pace. They were roughly between 6:20 and 6:27, and then I laid in the grass for a bit, and then I popped up, and I was about to do my 1 mile cool down. And it's just funny how life works. A police officer pulled over. I was like, oh shoot, this dude's gonna like ask him okay, or maybe I was like yelling at myself. while I was running. And honestly, it was one of those student athletes that I've worked with, his dad. And he just was like, "Yo, are you Ferrati? I just wanted to introduce myself and say thank you for coaching my son." And I just laughed. I was like, "Man, you caught me at a good time. If you would have pulled over maybe 10 minutes ago, I was kind of passed out in the grass for a bit." But um, yeah, it's funny how life works. That I don't know, for how proud I was of that workout, that really made me smile. So shout out to Connor, you the man, and thanks for the opportunity to let me coach you. Wednesday is back into jujitsu. So Wednesday we were barbecuing with the Sauna Boys for my birthday. So we did a little Costco run. We were doing that after jujitsu, so we met up at like 7:45 rooftop of Saltwood Apartments. But prior to that, I got 60 minutes easy. It was pretty slow pace, like 9:20, 9:15, but I covered like 6.4 miles, and then we went and same thing. We worked no-gi, outside passing, so working that hip and knee post, getting to north south, and then we went and barbecued some burgers and some salad. I had some brats. That's been a big thing for the Sauna Boys recently. Shout out to all those guys. And then, yeah, rang in the birthday, huge day. And I really appreciate all the birthday wishes. Shout out to everybody who texted me or reached out, and all the student athletes and coaches and my friends at work. Honestly, it was just a big day of energy in all caps. And not gonna lie, I actually forgot this. Wednesday, I did a little lower body lift as well. So it was a short lower body lift Wednesday, 60 minutes, easy, jiu-jitsu, barbecue. Then Thursday, I just did upper body volume lift before my flight that night. So I ran 3.33 miles, which ironically matched up with turning 33 years old. I actually didn't do that on purpose. I was just running short on time. I hit like 100 push-ups, 100 rows, and just some like feel good arms because I was running short on time, and then packed. And then we flew to Glacier, Montana. I met up with Devin in Seattle, and then Chase picked us up. Friday, we hiked to Grinnell Glacier. So we woke up in Kalispell, drove out to Many Glacier on the east side of the national park, which I'll post if you're watching this on YouTube. You can check out some videos from my hike. The Grinnell Glacier, it was over 2,000 feet elevation gain. It was a 4.5 hour hike. I did stop my watch when we were chilling at the top at the glacier, but it came out to, we hiked 28 miles in 2 days. So my watch said 24.8, I believe, but the other two Garmin watches said 28 miles. Not really sure how I cut that off. Maybe I need to update my watch or something. But the next day we went to Ptarmigan Tunnel, which was insane. So it's this tunnel that back in the 1930s, they dug a hole or a tunnel connecting two sides of the park. So instead of going up and over this crazy peak or going around this mountain, which I read online that it's like not very scenic. So they would take, like, the rich would come out for like a 12-day camping trip and they would ride horses. And they didn't want to take them around this area that maybe wasn't as scenic. So they carved this hole through the mountains so you could get right into the next beautiful part of this national park, which, like I said, I'll put some videos right here so people can check them out. And yeah, honestly, that took us about 5 hours. It was the same thing we did. Honestly, came back and ran like a half a mile because I wanted to cap out my watch at like a good distance. And my watch said 13.1, but everybody else has said we amassed 28 miles in 2 days. And I mean, it was almost 10 hours on feet in regards to hiking, which that's okay. I really, I mean, I do love running, but just getting out in nature, having no cell service for a few days to celebrate the birthday and hang out with the squad was pretty sick. And we were getting fit at the same time. Shout out to Devin Kennedy. The flies were really bad on the trail for Ptarmigan Tunnel. and I watched Devin Kennedy run almost not, we didn't run 3, we almost ran 3 miles together, which was sick. So shout out to Devin Kennedy. That was the best birthday gift that I received, was running for 2 miles with Devin. So, and then Sunday we were back in Kalispell, so we didn't fly out till Monday. It was really hot. It was like 90, almost 100 degrees, and honestly, I just felt good from hiking and not running very much. So I ran 5.62 miles. I was just looking for time on feet. So I got 60 minutes in. That's a big thing with being 10 weeks out, is just getting a speed workout on Tuesday, potentially another workout on Friday, a long run over the weekend. Then every other day, I need to get 45 to 60 minutes of time on feet. Right now, if my body can handle it, I'm trying to go 7 days of running, at least 2 days of jujitsu, and then 2 lower body lifts and 2 upper body lifts. So that's a little recap of just, being inspired to document this journey. So if you're training for the Eugene Marathon, or maybe, I don't know, maybe you're running the San Francisco Marathon in a couple weeks, or you're running New York in November, or what else would be coming up? I think that's, yeah, New York is Sunday the 3rd. PDX is Sunday the 6th of October. And I don't believe there's any races in, or maybe you're doing Hood to Coast at the end of August. I got a big thing brewing to do in August, which I'm excited to share in a couple episodes. But I appreciate, if you're driving to work, maybe you're working out right now, you're getting a lift in, and you're getting your daily deposit in, and you're tuning into this pod. I really appreciate it. Or I don't know, maybe I'm way past this journey. We're getting close, and you went all the way back to watch episode 1 of me documenting this journey. I really appreciate you guys being here and your support. So let me know what else you're interested in. I can dive into the lifts. I could dive into what I'm eating. That's definitely an area I need to step up. I would say eating, hydration, and getting way more sleep are 3 things that I could do way better. But I'm excited to document that. So this has been fun. I appreciate you tuning in and checking it out, and helping me get rep 1 of sharing the training that I'm diving into right now. And one of the missions that I'm on is running sub 3, and maybe by the next episode I can declare that it's 2:55 is the goal. So last but not least, if you are running the Portland Marathon, hit me up. Let me know. Let me know that you registered. Let me know that you're doing it. I would love to connect. We could go on a run together. We could FaceTime. Maybe you're not in Portland, but people want to follow people on a mission. So if you're on a mission and you're running, maybe you're not even doing a race, but you're just training, hit me up, let me know, and I would love to continue to support you in any way I can. So I appreciate you tuning into the pod, and I think that's it for this one. If you're listening to this podcast, I highly recommend you check out my YouTube channel. Maybe you could tune in, and if you check out the YouTube, you can see some dope stuff from my hikes in Glacier National Park. So, all right, I think that's it. I appreciate you all. Let's stay on a mission. Keep stacking those daily deposits and making every day the best day of the year. Until tomorrow. Peace.